Welcome to this edition of Tiger News Television.
Today is March 21st, 2017.
I'm AG.
And I'm Savannah.
Please stand for the pledge in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Here's what you need to know.
4-H members, please bring juice boxes to this month's meeting for our community service item.
Hannah Easton won the drawing for a $25 gift card to Twisted Root. Thanks to everyone who came out to support the archery fundraiser.
Hey, is there any way I can get a puzzle, please?
Sure, they're $1. All right, here you go. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Be sure to put it on your homeroom door because winning homeroom gets a donut party.
Wow.
Awesome. All right, have a good day. You too.
That's all you need to know for today. Oh, and don't forget to watch this short clip for the Autism Awareness Month.
I spoke to Dr. Jed Baker, PhD, a nationally renowned autism educator, author, and director of the Social Skills Training Program to get his insight on autism.
Based on something Temple Grandin once said. She's a very famous, very bright woman with autism. What Temple Grandin said is if there weren't people with autism, throughout history, people might have been socializing so much that we might not have invented the wheel, invented fire, invented the automobile, invented the internet. You know, it may be that some of the breakthroughs, the creative breakthroughs in our time, are because of people whose minds are not always so social, but have a stuckness, a desire for sameness in certain areas, and that allows them to make some incredible discoveries and incredible creations.
So, you might be thinking, what does this have to do with me? Well, that person that you may ignore because you think they're weird or make fun of is actually a person who has feelings and deserves to be treated fairly, and could be someone you would really like. Would you want someone not to get to know you or be your friends because you bite your nails? There are certain general behaviors and common signs that many people with autism have or do, such as avoiding eye contact. They also may not respond the way we would expect them to, because some have difficulty interpreting what others are thinking and feeling, because they can't understand social clues, such as tone of voice or facial expression. Sarcasm is a good example. Sarcasm can almost be like texts for people with autism. Many cannot always tell the tone and if they're being sarcastic or not. They can't tell if there's a smiley face at the end of the sentence. Does all caps always mean someone's yelling at you? There are common behaviors that are called self-stimulatory behaviors. These include flapping, snapping, vocal sounds, rocking back and forth from side to side, putting things in their mouth, smelling things, staring at lights or fans, repeating portions of books or songs, and tapping things. Self-stimulatory behaviors, also known as stimming, helps to relieve anxiety and tension. It's calming. It organizes thoughts and sensory information. It blocks out overstimulating environments, and it moves attention away from distractions. Do you have anything that you do to deal with being nervous, or when you're impatient or excited? Are there any habits and behaviors that you do to deal with being stressed about getting back your math test, or looking at the clock and waiting for that 1 minute until school's over? Or waiting online and not having anyone to talk to? If you think about it, stimming is something just about everyone does when they're nervous, bored, or excited. People with autism doing things like flapping are handling their emotions just differently than most do. If everybody flapped their arms when they were excited, nobody would look at them funny. These stimulatory behaviors helps them manage sensory overload and too little sensory input. It is common for many people with autism to have hypersensitivity or hyposensitivity. If someone is hyposensitive, they could break a bone and not even feel it. Because they have such a desire to feel, you may see someone with hyposensitivity biting their arm or banging their head against a wall because they just want to feel
Students, remember to keep your hands to yourself and that today is an A day.
Signing off from TNT News, I am Savannah.
And I'm AG. Have a fergalicious day!